And we continue with Gunner Creek Court. I only have the last 3 volumes here because I have the first 2 volumes loaned out. I found out about Tom Siddell from one of my previous roommates, the same one that told me about Achewood and Perry Bible Fellowship. It's a great narrative comic strip. Look forward to owning the rest of it in hardcover. David Boring by Daniel Clowes. This is the only Dan Clowes book I've got. My dad actually found this volume at a bus stop, I want to say, and it's got somebody's art in it that had it previously. And their loss was definitely my gain. This is my favorite work by Daniel Clowes thus far. I don't think I have any other books by him. I might have some stuff in anthology, but yeah, David Boring is absolutely awesome. Kill My Mother by Jules Pfeiffer. Found this for $1 at the library book sale. I still haven't read it yet, but I look forward to reading it. Nick Hayes, Rime of the Modern Mariner. Got it from my dad for Christmas, and here it sits waiting to be read. Scott McCloud, The Sculptor. I have read it. It's awesome. Scott McCloud, of course, wrote Understanding Comics, and he is a genius, and this book just continues to show that. Brian Lee O'Malley, Seconds. I don't have any Scott Pilgrim, but I do have Brian Lee O'Malley's first book, the name of which I can't think of. It's on a different shelf. I loved Seconds. I also found it at the library book sale, which is why the bottom corner of the spine is scuffed, because I tore off the library indicia. But yeah, good stuff. Storm in the Barn. Really awesome comic about the Great Depression and a father and son. Read it a couple of times, really enjoy it. Sailor Twain. Also an excellent comic. I've read it about 1.5 times. James Sturm's America, Gods, Gold, and Golems. Awesome, awesome piece of work. It should include the Unstable Molecule series that he did. It's kind of a cap to it, but I have that in a separate volume. Billy Corgan, The Smartest Boy on Earth. I've had this since it came out, so back when I did not have as big of a bookshelf, and it has been read many times and gone through several moves, which is why the dust jacket is a little bit scuffed. Next to it, 3 more volumes of the Acme Novelty Library, which I have read. I've read the Jason Lint one that's here at the very end, right next to the Raymond Briggs. Probably more than I have any of the other ones. It is an absolutely amazing piece of work. And to Raymond Briggs, Ethel and Ernest. This is the portion of my shelf that is nonfiction and autobiographical comics. Ethel and Ernest is about Raymond Briggs' parents and how they met. Really cool comic. Also, their relationship was the inspiration for his book How the Wind Blows, or When the Wind Blows, which I have on a different shelf. A Matter of Life. A really cool meditation on birth and dying by Jeffrey Brown. Kids Are Weird. Just a list of weird things kids say. My Mommy, a translated French comic, which is really cool. Stitches, which is absolutely amazing. I've read a couple of times by David Small. Treasury of American Murder. Great book. Or A Treasury of Victorian Murder, I should say. Great book. Includes the Lincoln murder in there and Lizzie Borden. Woody Guthrie by Nick Hayes. Also waiting to be read. Poseidon from the Olympians series by George O'Connor. I cannot say how much I love the Olympians books. This was the first one I bought. I got it at Spine and Crown. I got it hardcover. All the rest of my Olympians books are softcover because I've never seen them for sale anywhere else hardcover. And there's art on all of the spines to create a picture. So this is sort of non-uniform because the hardcover has a different drawing than the softcover. The softcover, it looks like it's going to make a Medusa. On the hardcover, it looked like they were working to make a Minotaur or a Minotaur. The Complete Don Quixote. So far, my preferred version of Don Quixote. Absolutely awesome graphic retelling of the novel. I have the Tobias Smollett translation, which I'm waiting to start reading until after I finish Moby Dick. The Book of Ballads by Charles Vess. Love Charles Vess. Also love old folk stories and songs, so this book is a great fit for me. I met Charles Vess once. He autographed my copy of Books of Magic. Really nice guy. Will Eisner, Fagin the Jew. This is kind of a pastiche sequel to Oliver Twist. Really, really fun book. Can't recommend it enough. Tarzan of the Apes, adaptation by Bern Hogarth. Most people consider Hal Foster to be the best Tarzan artist. I really like this book. I'm hoping this will be my nephew, who is 2.5 now's introduction to Tarzan someday. Gift of the Magi adaptation, which is quite good, and Hope Larson's adaptation of A Wrinkle in Time. And that is the end of my top shelf. I'm going to have to do the next recording sitting down, so I am going to hit stop on this one.